I'd just like to say I thought this was it was a great win, a great team win. We played very well offensively and defensively. It was great to get Josh back in the lineup. I thought he did a great job of managing the game for us and made a lot of very smart checks. Put us in the right things, and then defensively we had a number of turnovers which were very beneficial for us, and obviously Eric's interception return for a touchdown was a huge lift. I don't think anybody expected that, except for maybe him. But I thought it was a great team win, and like I told the guys in the locker room after the game, if you want to be a good team, you got to beat great teams, and Grand Valley State's a great team. They got a great tradition, and that's why we feel so good about getting this win, is that we beat a very good football team, and I'm very proud of our guys and proud of how we played today.
Questions? Please state your affiliation too, by the way.
Coach, Matt Zimmer, Argus leader. Fair to say that the way the game started was kind of a best case scenario, kind of everything going right off the bat?
Yeah, other than we practiced in the cold and snow all week, so we were kind of hoping we'd have that advantage. But it was the weather was beautiful. Everything went well. That first kickoff into the end zone and putting them into a somewhat of a negative field position situation, and then being able to get the ball back so early. You couldn't script it any better.
Josh, how was the hand?
The hand wasn't really an issue today at all. Got out and practice all week, so I was pretty comfortable with it, and today it wasn't even an issue.
Josh, aside from the physical part of it, how did you feel in terms of getting back into the swing of game speed and just being on the field in a game situation?
Yeah, I felt great. That first drive really settles you down, and I used that first drive. I don't think it was a long drive, but I got out there and I kind of saw what was going on out there, and from there I just settled down and got into a nice comfort zone.
Is it fair to say that maybe that's as well as your offensive line has played this year?
I would say without a question that's the best we've played all year. It was flawless.
Josh, Cody at Grand Valley Lanthorn, how much of a confidence boost was it for you guys, for your defense to get some stops, and for you guys to go out and score right away at the start of the game?
It's always really nice to get out and start fast and put some points on the board, because then you have them doubting themselves, and we get confidence on our side. And with the way our defense played, we just had to offensively go out and score some points, and we knew the defense was going to do their job.
You talked earlier this week about liking some of the matchups you had on the outside with Tyler. It looked like you kind of got what you were hoping for there.
Yeah, we got exactly what we expected inside the red zone and basically all over the field. We knew they would man up Ty, or man up all the receivers, and with Ty in the slot, we just tried to take advantage of it.
Eric, I can imagine your eyes got pretty wide there as you saw that screen coming. Kind of take us through that play.
Well, I think they shifted and brought another receiver over to block, and the whole week Coach A has been preparing us for the swing screen, so gotta give him some props for preparing us for it. But the back just came out of the backfield and I ran with him, and I didn't think he was gonna throw it, and I turned around and the ball was coming, and from there it was just like I was in the end zone. I don't even remember, but caught it and ran it in, I guess.
Eric was an all-state tight end in high school, so he just thinks it's par for the course.
It looked like there were a lot of plays today, Eric, where the defense was in the right position, not just making the play, but that you were prepared for what they were doing. Is that kind of how it was for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I felt like we were the most prepared this week than any week so far, and that's props to Coach A and the defensive staff to get us ready, know what they're going to do, and then put us in position to make plays.
Coach, kind of a new situation. Obviously, you've been successful all season, but for you in your first year in the team, not having done this thing before, did you find that the focus was at its peak this week when it probably needed to be?
Well, I thought, we were kind of, I felt like we were just getting bombarded with the history of our opponent in Grand Valley, who's had a great history, and we weren't really given any credit for what we had accomplished. Plus, we've been in the postseason the last 2 years anyways, even though it was a bowl game and it wasn't the playoffs. So, I didn't really think that our focus was lacking. I think our guys were excited to play this game. I know they'll be excited to play next week. And, hopefully that week off really helped us physically. And, we just played to be 1-0 each week anyway, so it worked right into our hands.
Coach, you mentioned their history. How's it feel to make some history of your own, getting that first home win here for the program?
thoughts?
Well, I mean, it feels great just to get a win in the playoffs and be able to move on to the next round. Like I told the guys, get to the quarterfinals, get you a seat at the table a little bit here with 7 other really good football teams. You know, I can't say enough about how good Grand Valley is, and to be able to beat them was you know, a feather in our cap, and hopefully recognition-wise that you know, we're going to kind of be on a little bit more of a national stage, which is kind of what the playoffs are all about. And hopefully we can kind of keep on going. We've been excited for the opportunity to play Minnesota Duluth. It's the one team in our conference we didn't get a chance to play this year, other than Minnesota Crookston, and now they're the champs of the North Division. We're the champs of the South Division. So I think there's a lot of things on the line. We're definitely excited to play them.
You didn't play them, but obviously there's the familiarity there. What do they bring to the table?
Well, I'm sure we'll be told how many times they've been in the playoffs for how many straight years, but they're a very good football team. A lot of their guys we recruited. They recruited a lot of our guys, so we're pretty familiar with each other. We know their coaches really well. They know us really well, and you know, it's going to be an exciting game. We didn't get a chance to play them this year, like I said, but I know we're definitely looking forward to it. I don't think there's anybody on our team that isn't excited to go to Duluth in December. Maybe our fans and wives and moms and dads are going to be a little bit upset about it, but we're definitely excited.
Mike, what did you guys talk about at halftime when you had this lead?
Well, we talked about we played a good 30 minutes, but we need to play a better 30 minutes to finish, keep the pedal to the metal. We didn't want to protect the lead. We wanted to keep playing aggressive. You know, I kind of figured that if I was in the other locker room, you could easily use the example of the Auburn-Alabama game from yesterday. I mean, it was almost the exact same scenario. So it was good that we got the ball, came out firing right away. We handled that fake field goal very well, which I think was another boost for us momentum-wise. And, you know, I mean, our guys just played great.
Josh, I want to ask you real quick about, you know, moving forward. Do you think that getting another week of practice and then getting on the field, how much do you think that'll help you to have that extra week now before this comes Saturday?
Yeah, I think it'll definitely help a lot. It'll give me another week for the hand to heal, and you know, I'd say just like every other guy on the team. I mean, it's just another week to be out there and, you know, get healthy in the next couple of days and be full strength for Duluth.
Anybody else? Thank you.